welcome back, everyone. In Minneapolis, of course, the lunatics are taking to the streets. They don't enjoy or like the idea that ICE is going after illegal aliens. I guess specifically Somalis, but ICE will go after anybody that's here illegally in Minneapolis. Just look at these Looney Tunes.
Oh, we got the whistle. Whistles. More whistles.
You need to leave. You're not welcome. Get the out of here.
I thought everyone was welcome. I thought everyone's welcome.
You was ICE?
I thought everyone's welcome.
Okay. So there you go. They got the whistles. Who they blowing the whistle on? Because guess what? ICE needs the whistle, blowing the whistle on illegal aliens. No surprise here that you get Somalis caught up in the middle of all of this protesting.
Leave him alone! You guys cannot do that. That's illegal. Call 911. Call 911. They're doing kidnapping. That's illegal. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
Smile at me, sir. Smile at me, ma'am.
Leave him alone.
Okay. It's not a kidnapping when you're here illegally and you're being arrested. It's called an arrest. And it actually is that simple. These people are so dumb. They really are. I shouldn't laugh because ICE agents are putting their lives on the line, but they're silly. These people are really silly and very dumb. They apparently don't like Rav either.
You move. Go back to wherever the you're from.
Let's roll, fellas. Let's roll.
Get that camera out of here.
What illegals are okay? Rapists, murderers,
Off.
terrorists.
You're rapist.
You're okay with all of them? I'm not ICE, so I'm just asking you a question.
Oh, you're real America's voice?
Yeah.
You.
That means we're doing our job. That's all they got, folks. It's about the most low-class thing you can do, by the way, give somebody the finger. I don't do it. I just go like this to them and stick my tongue out. That's all you get from me. I want to bring on now, live from Minneapolis. He just wrapped up an operation with ICE there. RAV correspondent Ben Bergquam, the guy that was told to F off there. Good evening, Ben. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Grant. Great to be with you. Yeah, not the only time I was told that today, but man, you talk about frustrating what these guys have to do to go out there and catch the worst of the worst in these communities, the Somalis and the rest of them, because of these leftist activists. It's just disgusting.
Ben, I got the feeling, especially tonight, watching some of the people that were screaming and yelling and the whistles, these are the quintessential blind liberal zombie. I mean, I don't even really think, do they understand what's happening here?
Well, it's a combination of things. So you had, at the second stop we were at, we had the same Somalis. And ironically, one of the first stops we made, they actually called the police, trying to get the police to come out to respond against ICE. That's how pathetic it's become, because this Mayor Fry and this Governor Walz has basically sided with the criminals over ICE. And so you actually had some of the people that ICE was questioning today calling the police on ICE. That's how crazy this has gotten. But you're right, the rabid liberals, that's why I always ask them, which illegals do you want in your neighborhood? You know, and you get that look. The guy said, well, no human being is illegal. That's one of the cliche talking points of the left. So that's the mindset. It's no, they can all come in. They can all do whatever they want until it is they come to your neighborhood and they screw with your family. And then they might change their mind. But that's what's left. They've sold out our country and they don't care why they're here.
The one guy gave you an old-fashioned Bronx cheer, which is really something else. Right in the camera. I feel bad. His spit probably froze on the lens of the camera. What was the operation you were on now? Did you catch any bad guys?
There was multiple teams out all day. I don't know the final number on all that were apprehended. I'll ask the guys. We're actually just wrapping up. We've been out all day. We're just wrapping up right now. I'm actually in the ICE vehicle as we speak. There's again, teams out all day. I'll try to get a final number for you. But at almost every location we went to with the team I was on, within seconds, you had individuals, these leftist activists with their this rapid response network showing up to obstruct the operations. And that's really the moral of the story, Grant, is it's not even just the illegals that are the key here, and the fraud Somali illegals and all the money that was wasted. It's the NGOs that profited off the invasion originally, that invited these illegals into their community, that were pulling the strings on Biden, that are now working to obstruct ICE on removing these individuals. That, to me, is where we need to focus our efforts. A RICO case against these organizations, against politicians like Fry, who give their police departments directives to go to work against our federal government. That's really where the biggest, I mean, really, it feels like we're losing our nation in places like Minneapolis.
Ben, can you tell me an example or some of the examples of the types of people that are being taken off the streets?
Yeah, it's every crime you can think of. And this was, I just interviewed the Border Patrol Chief, Mike Banks, but we're talking rapists, murderers, every level of fraud. And you were just talking about fraud, Somali fraud. And to answer the question, it's not a surprise at all that you have all these people committing fraud that were brought in from third world countries that operate on fraud when you have no expectation when you come into this country of changing, of assimilating, of following our rules of law. Why would you expect them to act any differently? And so that's why you see that. But the other part of that, what Chief Banks said was, it's not just the crimes they've committed here. A lot of these people are fleeing their home countries. They're rapists and murderers in their home countries. They've committed all kinds of terrible acts in their home countries. And half the time we don't even know that because we don't share information with their home countries. So it's every level, every gamut, and every single one of them have committed a crime because entering our country illegally is a crime.
Do any of the illegals you capture say, you know what, you got me? Or do they feel entitled like they should be allowed to stay here?
It's interesting. The illegals, when you catch them, you get that sense. You get, especially the ones that have been here a while. It's like, okay, yeah, you got me. The worst to me are the DACA and the second and third generation, the children and third generation of illegals who are entitled, and those are the ones out there attacking you for taking their family member into custody. Who, by the way, if we didn't have birthright citizenship, wouldn't have citizenship and should not have citizenship. That's really where we're destroying this country for generations to come. We invite illegals in to raise children that teach their children to hate this country, and those children automatically have citizenship. That is a death sentence for our nation. But the ones that you catch that know you were coming for them, most of these people that ICE are going after, by the way, just so you guys know, a lot of them have final orders of removal. One of the guys we were going after had a final order of removal 12 years ago. And so they know ICE is coming for them. It's just, the activists are the ones that are getting in the way to stop them.
You mentioned that interview with the Border Patrol higher up. What I'm going to do is, I'm always so fascinated when I'm talking to you and you're out on assignment with these guys. I'm going to play some of that interview tomorrow night. So I'm going to tease tomorrow's show. I've got a whole bunch of clips from it, and we'll play some of that tomorrow night, Ben, because it's such great work you do. You're one of the few that really open the eyes of the American public to what's really going on out there, and I just wish everybody could see it. Ben Bergquam, you're the best, buddy. Thank you for coming on. Stay warm. It looks cold there. Yes.
Thank you, Grant.
Yes.
Yeah, and one thing I would just say, pass the word. Let every ICE officer, everyone out there in the field, especially in freezing places like this, let them know you support them every chance you get. Let them know we stand with them and we stand against the traitors that are trying to undermine our country. But thank you, Grant. Stay tuned. I'm heading to another location. I can't tell you where tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Keep us posted. Maybe we get you back on tomorrow night as well. And yes, a big thank you to all those ICE agents and Border Patrol agents and everybody that puts a flag on their shoulder to keep us safe. All right. Election security is paramount. And here in Dallas, my home city, we are leading the way. Well, let me say this. Republicans in Dallas County are leading the way for hand-counted ballots. If we get this done, it could be a model for the rest of the country. Stick with me.